Hello, Booktube. Today I'm taking stock of the year so far with the Quarter Year Crisis book tag. This tag was created by Royson's Reading, and I saw it on Criminality's channel, and I'll link to all channels in the show notes down below. Question number 1. How many books have you read so far? So far, I have read 150 books in 2024. Now, before you start congratulating me on the number of books I've read, the vast majority of those books are manga. I have read no novels. They've all been Bales so far. I've read 3 works of history, about 30 volumes of poetry, and well over 120 volumes of manga, which are Japanese comic books. And I've also bailed on 19 books, although I am going to be aiming at bail redeeming 2 of them over the next few days, maybe a third, depending, because I did end up bailing on a book yesterday, which was a Monday. And I'll report back on that with weekly reads. Have you already found a book you think might be a 2024 favorite? Yes. I just finished reading the entirety of Magi: The Labyrinth of Magic by Shinobu Otaka, and I definitely think that series as a whole will be one of my favorites. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to talk about it tomorrow with a bookshelf essential, because Magi: The Labyrinth of Magic is definitely a bookshelf essential for me. I've also discovered Black Clover by Yuki Tabata, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a favorite. I've read 2 volumes of that so far. Also, Dan to Dan, I've really enjoyed, and quite a few other works of manga. Next question. So if I haven't read a book that's been a favorite, what book comes close? And I've already talked about that. So, any 1-star books, least favorite book of the year. So I'm going to talk a bit about the Bales. So, I did not get on with my primary March of the Mammoths plan, which was to bookend March with 2 mammoth works of history: The New Roman Empire by Anthony Caldelas and The Soviet Century by Karl Schlogel. Neither one of them particularly worked out for me. I also did not particularly care for The Stone Diaries by Carol Shields was a definite miss for me, and several other books, but those I'll point out. Most read genre so far, definitely by a wide margin, manga. A book that surprised you. I have to say I'm very happy with how the Australian poetry collections turned out. I really enjoyed all 3 works of Australian poetry that I read for National Poetry Month and Aussie April. And I will talk a bit about, and I talked about 2 of them last week with weekly reads, and I will talk about the 3rd this coming weekly reads. Book that's come out in 2024 already that you want to read but haven't yet. Demons of the Shadow Realm Volume 4 by Hiromu Arakawa. I have it pre-ordered, but Book People is holding it and will send it when my batch of pre-orders comes out, which is Jujutsu Kaisen 22 and Eden Zero Volume 30, I think, which comes out at later this month. One goal you made that you're succeeding at. Reading the entirety of Magic: The Labyrinth of Magic. The other reading projects I set myself this year have not necessarily gone the way I had hoped, which is really par for the course. I very rarely have much success when it comes to my reading projects, even though I still make them. I still enjoy making them. It's just the actual execution is not so great. One goal you made you need to focus on. I don't know if there really is one. I mean, I guess for April, it would be to focus on People April, which I haven't got to yet. And also, I am failing at Historathon, but that's a case where my interest in history is definitely waning, and I'm not really super excited right now, which is a video I need to make separate to this. And finally, new to you booktubers, bookstagrammer, booktubers for 2024 you recommend. I don't think I've really discovered any new booktubers yet so far. So sorry I can't recommend anybody. Anyway, that was the quarter year crisis book tag. I will do the mid-year freakout tag when it starts making the rounds. So until then, well, that implies I'm actually not going to make another video until then, but I'm hoping to make some videos tomorrow. So until I see you tomorrow, BookTube, thank you, have a great afternoon, and stay safe. And if you would like to do this tag, consider yourselves tagged.